Oftentimes as people, we look at great people and successful people and where they have made it to. And we look at them up on that mountaintop and we think, man, I love the view of that mountaintop. But sometimes we ignore the climb to the mountaintop. And that's what we're going to be talking about today. The climb in the mountaintop. This is the KYREN Monteiro Show, Season 2, Episode number 5. Let go. My new single, Blessings, is available on all platforms right now. Pow!
When I started with this vision, people thought I was a scrub.
Hey.
Now they show me love, you would think I was a plug. Now I got the keys and I'ma show you what it is. King on this grind, you know I handle my beat.
You know I'm getting to these
blessings, blessings, blessings.
Yes, sir.
Blessings, 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 blessings.
I tell them haters hate, but we okay. Stacking chips, Frito Lays. Tell them check the circle, 0 lanes. Squad of fighters, we be the gang. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the KYREN Monteiro Show, Season 2, Episode 5. I appreciate you, the listener. Thank you for tuning in. Hand clap for you. Yes, sir, man. Yes, sir. I want to dive right in today on this episode, man, because it's inspired by life, people in my life, and just different things inspire these topics. And I want to talk about the climb in the mountaintop. I want to talk about the climb and the mountaintop. Oftentimes, I've been guilty of this myself for sure, right? We look at successful people. We look at great people because greatness and success is defined differently by you. Nobody defines that for you or for another person. So we look at these great people. We look at successful people and we like, I want to be there. I want what they have. I want the status that they have. Whatever. I want the materialistic things. I want the position. Whatever. I want the money. Whatever it may be. But a lot of times when we look at people on their mountaintop, we ignore the climb to the mountaintop, right? So let's define this real quick. The climb is the journey to, all right? The climb of the mountaintop is the journey, the grind, the hustle, the bustle. Getting to the mountaintop. The mountaintop is whatever that goal, whatever that end goal for that person is. If it's a celebrity or they're a famous actress, they're this, or maybe a successful entrepreneur, or maybe you just work a job and you want to be a supervisor here or a plant manager, or you want to be, top position, whatever it may be. You're looking at different people's mountaintops. So the climb is the journey to that. The mountaintop, obviously, is arriving there, right? Few points for you. Point number 1, you may not be willing to go through the same or similar fires that they had to go through. Let me say that once again. You may not be willing to go through the same or similar fires that person or persons went through. Kind of speaking some broken English right there, my boy. What I'm saying is that you don't know what people had to go through to get to the mountaintop. Wherever you see them at, on the outside looking in, things may seem gravy, but they may have had to do some things and go through some things that if you found out, you would be like, yo, I'm cool. I'm good, right? I don't want that. I don't want that at all. So think about that. We often look at people at times and want the position, the materialistic things, their finances, their status, whatever the success and level of greatness we think and we see and conceive in our own mind. But the thing is once again, you may not be willing to go through what they went through. You know what I'm saying? Point number 2, when I think about the climb versus the mountaintop, how much are you really willing to give up to get to your mountaintop? Let me say that again. How much are you really willing to give up to get to your mountaintop? Whatever your goals are, whatever your dreams are, whatever your vision and aspirations are, how much are you willing to give up? How hard are you willing to work? How much are you willing to invest? How many birthday parties of family members are you willing to miss? How many vacations and personal vices are you willing to give up? What are you willing to sacrifice to make it happen? No level of greatness comes without sacrifice. What's the old saying? No sacrifice, no victory. You don't get victories without sacrifice. So you got to be willing to ask yourself, how much am I willing to sacrifice to really get to where I want to be? Number 3, how determined are you to complete the climb up the mountain? Yo, I got to ask myself this often. I'm a very driven person. Been like that since I was a little boy. Very driven person. Sometimes you hit hard patches in life during the journey, and it's like, yo, how much am I really willing to keep going? Am I really willing to keep climbing and to get towards what I believe my purpose is, my vision is, what I'm called to do? How much work am I really willing to keep putting in? How many bangs and bruises and bumps am I really willing to endure to get up the mountaintop? How determined are you really to complete the climb up the mountain? That climb ain't easy. It's a lot of bangs and bruises. You might fall down. Have to start all over again. How willing, how determined are you to complete the climb up the mountain? Number 4, you determine how high your mountaintop is. I think this is so important because a lot of times we look at other people's level of success. We all are guilty at times of the comparison game, to where I compare myself to this person, I compare myself to that person, and we're guilty of that. But the truth of the matter is that you set the level of how high your mountaintop is. Some people's mountain may be 200 feet high. Some people's may be 1,000 feet. Yours only may be 50 feet, and that's okay. We got it. The comparison game is dangerous, and a lot of mentors and people in my life have called me out in my own personal life when I've done the comparison game. It's a dangerous game when you start doing the comparison game. So just know I'm here to encourage you. You determine how high your mountaintop is. Nobody can ever tell you the level of success and greatness that is meant for you. Only you can do that. And obviously, of course, God. That's between you and God. Nobody else can determine that. 5th and final point. Once you reach your mountaintop, stay humble and stay hungry. Say that one more time. Once you reach your mountaintop, stay humble, stay hungry. You've been grinding. You done fell down. You've been getting back up. You've been getting bruised up. You're going. You ain't gave up. You're pushing. You're staying motivated. You're staying driven, right? Once you get to the mountaintop, once you accomplish that goal, once you get to where you want to be, stay humble, because humility probably got you there. Stay humble. Don't get all brand new once you get there. Now, things will change, but stay humble. Stay down to earth. Stay approachable. Stay human. Stay like the grace of God is needed for you just like it is for everybody else, right? Stay humble. I'm guilty of this as well. I have and can be super arrogant at times. I get it. Stay humble and stay hungry, Because most of the time, for people who are driven and goal-oriented and want to climb that mountain and got that keep going, keep pushing mentality, when you accomplish something else, most of the time you're going to set a higher mountaintop. That's the reality of the situation. For most people, if your mountaintop is 50 feet, you don't get to the 50 like, dang, I'm trying to go 200. Then you get to the 200-foot mountaintop, then you're trying to go to 5. Then you go for 5, then you're trying to get to 1,000. Then you go, that just happens with goal-oriented people. So stay hungry at the end of the day. Don't be complacent. Be content. Be thankful, but don't be complacent. Don't think that you can't be better. Don't think that you can't do better just because you got to where you wanted to go. There's always ways to improve. There's always ways to chisel. There's always ways to get better. There's always ways to take criticism and feedback so that you can grow. So once you get to the mountaintop, stay humble and stay hungry. Man, round of applause for you, the listener, staying around, listening to this. I want to personally thank you for tuning in. I want to thank you, the listener, for tuning in. Thank you so much. This is the KYREN Monteiro Show, episode number 5 of season 2, The Climb in the Mountaintop. And just like in KM fashion, I'm going to send y'all out on some good music. Make sure that you go look up the KYREN Monteiro Show on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, etc. If you want to see the high definition videos while these podcasts are being recorded, please head to my YouTube channel, KYREN Monteiro, and look up the KM Show, the KYREN Monteiro Show. It will be available on YouTube. Season 1 is available on all platforms on YouTube, and so is Season 2. And I just want to wish blessings on y'all, my people, you the listener. If you like this record right here, my new single, Blessings, is available on all platforms. KYRENMonteiro.com. Yeah.
When I started with this vision, people thought I was a scrub. Now they show me love, you would think I was the plug.
Yes, sir.
Now I got the keys and I'ma show you what it is. King on this grind, you know I handle my business.
You know I'm getting to these
blessings, 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 blessings.
All right, man, y'all be blessed, my people. You the listener, beautiful people. The climb in the mountaintop. Keep pushing, keep climbing. Once you get to the mountaintop, stay humble, stay hungry. Pave it forward. All right, be blessed.